Alrighty then, testing 1 2 1 2. How are we doing for sound? How is everyone doing tonight? First things first, let me know how I'm sounding for sound across all our platforms. On Discord, let me know you're hearing me okay. Also broadcasting on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Kick as well. So I can just about see all of your chat through the YouTube stream. So yep, let me know how you are doing today. How's your Sunday? Owen, how are you doing, bro? Yes, I see you. All right. Okay. In the next few minutes, we'll be starting our first race of the night. We have our Division 2 race about to lobby. Just bringing in each of the drivers right now. Hope everyone is looking forward to this round 4 of the Average at Best Racers League of Extraordinarily Average Racers. That's such a mouthful to pronounce each and every time. It'll just be me, CR, as your commentator today. My co-commentator, Alex Gray, is currently deep in some studies, preparing for his finals right now. So, unfortunately for all of you, you're going to be hearing my voice for the majority. We'll be trying to pull in Examines Games and perhaps Average himself. Or a little bit of commentary, or just to make some pointers pertaining to the league and the racing ahead of you. Gonna make sure to pull in Examines so that we get some more words out of him. He's extremely shy, but we're trying to change that over the course of the season. Okay, well, we've had 3 races so far. We've had our 2-week break for Easter. Unlike IRL Formula 1, we will be having events through the month of April. And we resume our league racing with the US race at Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. It's the Lone Star State. And we'll be seeing anytime soon who will be the star of qualifying. So far, we've actually had, so far in the season, we've actually had a bit of a quirk in which whoever has qualified on pole in Division 2 has gone on to win the race. So I believe that was Fever Vibes in China. And that was Yano Pitbull in each of the Italian and Netherlands events. Okay, we've got someone in the chat who cannot hear me. So just a sound check once again. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2. 3 4 5 6 7. I had to do it. Embarrassing, I know. Let me know if my sound is okay in terms of the volume. I wouldn't want us to have any more technical problems that we did a few weeks ago, where pretty much we had technical problems left, right, and center. A bit louder. How's that? 1 2 1 2 1 2. Cool. So I believe we're a little bit delayed right now, so we're waiting for a couple of people who are trying to, who are literally on their way home, attempting to get into the lobby right now. So we ordinarily would have started at this point. We're just giving a little bit of grace to a few more people who are making their way to the consoles as we speak. As we are waiting, as I said, I can see each of the chats in the Twitch, the Discord, the TikTok, Kick, and YouTube. Let me know how your Sunday has been so far. While you're doing that, and while hopefully you're interacting with everyone else in the chat, let me just go through the standings so far after the 3 races that we've had. The top 2 in the championship are Yano Pitbull and Examined Games, who are 2 drivers who will not be participating. Well, they are not staple drivers of Division 2. Yano Pitbull was competing in both Divisions 1 and 2, but due to his performances in Division 2, he will only be Division 1 from now on. Examined Games is a reserve, so he's not a staple driver of Division 2. Looking in the championship, it is Fever Vibes on 36 points, who, apart from Yano, has won races this season. With Noriaki Akiyama, who is currently 4 points behind him. So Yano leads the championship on 70 points. Examiner 39, Fever 36, Noriaki Akiyama 32, and it's very tight with the following drivers between them, with Mersey, Fent, Torb, Kingston, Dog Scrump, Tuffyland, and Indiago within 12 points. Between 3rd and 11th place is only 16 points. And remember, in our league, across both divisions, the top 15 drivers score points. So a slightly different point system in which out of the top 10 in real life, it'll be top 15. We have a question about when we'll be starting. Not quite sure if we have a set time yet. As I mentioned before, we will be waiting for... Apparently we've got 18 drivers who are in and ready, with 1 more on the way. Yep, that's right. Top 15 drivers score points. So if I remember correctly, the points from 1st to 15th go 25, 20, 17, 14, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 point, respectively, from 15th, from 1st to 15th places. But it's points up for grabs wherever you are driving, if you are close to the top or below the midfield. You're always racing for something. And just a reminder for the newer viewers as well, we have 2 races coming up. Division 2 will be starting any moment now. And Division 2 will be in, Division 1 will be in less than 2 hours time. The Division 2 races, as always, the session setup is a one-shot qualifying, followed by the 35% length race, in which we'll be having tonight 21 laps around the Circuit of the Americas. Later on for the Division 1 race, it'll be a short qualifying session, 18 minutes, followed by 50% race for Division 1. Okay, let's just have a look and see what the update is. I think we're about ready to start. I don't know if we are missing any more drivers. I think we might be about ready. Let's Let's just get confirmation from Examine. Hopefully we will not be getting any bouts of unluckiness in terms of connection issues and disconnection of controllers and or steering wheels, as we have had somewhat in the season so far. Actually, okay, we do have DJ Noodleman, who is literally having some trouble, and let's see. Are we ready? And just having a look again at the championship standings and the results of in the last 3 races, which have been at Shanghai, Monza, and Zandvoort. There have been results. By the drivers, which have been pretty much all over the place, really. There's no telling who is the prime candidate for the championship as it stands so far. If you are to look at the table, disregard Yano, as he is no longer part of this Division 1 championship. Okay, it's like we're about to start right now. Qualifying is about to start. Remember, it's one-shot qualifying. Each of the drivers has one more attempt. Only one attempt and no more. It's one and done. It's smash and dash. Well, actually, that means something else if you're never mind, let's not get into that. But anyway, we have time, seconds to go for our first action on track of the night. Okay, there it is. There's a 30-second countdown as each of the drivers are getting that setup ready. Final 10 seconds. All right, here we go. Get ready for the fastest, hopefully the fastest 92 seconds of the night. Let's see. Now we are currently on board with the kick of FL Kansas. I believe we are heading into turn 1. Not quite meeting the apex, running a little wide, but managing to salvage it. We turn 2, you part of Texas Hold'em. This is the Texas Slalom. Look at this, left, right, meeting the apex nicely. Through 6, the double apex, climb onto the curb. Get it to turn 8 right now. Out of the curb through turn 9, bang, turn 10 right ahead of you. As you drive it downhill and wait for your braking about 80 meters away. Meet the apex a little bit late and ride the curb on the outside. Now it's full throttle, foot down, approaching beyond 200 miles per hour. All you can do is think and focus on your braking zone. There it is, on the 100-meter mark, a little away from the curb, but keeping it on track. Now we enter sector 3's very tight, very technical here. As we choose our line and measure the braking correctly and accurately. Coming through the long turn 17, ride the curve. There's many lines that you can take depending on what's comfortable for you. Through turn 19, a trap if you manage to go beyond the white line, which can catch some people out. The off-camber turn 20, and now you get on the throttle, DRS open and across the line. It's Smooth Trooper with a fastest lap of 1:33.198. So Smooth Trooper takes pole position. Always Blame Torb was only off by 3/hundredths of a second. So as we saw, similar to in the last Grand Prix as Zandvoort, first and second separated by near to no time at all. It will be a Ferrari and McLaren front row. As we have a look at our grid, a lot of drivers who did not set a time or invalidated their lap. Not a surprise, as we see a lot, as usual, a lot of invalidated lap times here by a lot of drivers. Trying their darndest to maximize the pace, but going beyond the white line in doing so. Okay, that was qualifying. The race is coming up. Remember, it is a 35% duration race. We'll be having 21 laps. So good luck to everyone in this race. And let's try and keep it clean and tidy, at least through the first corner. All right, once again, keep the comments coming through if you are watching, wherever you are watching, whether it is through the Discord, through Twitch, Twitter, well, anyway, you know what? Let's go. The lights are on, and now they're gone. Let's go. These drives off the grid a little slow with the Ferrari at the back, but in we go. The McLaren off the line and into turn one. Todd making the move around the outside. Smooth Trooper trying to get back first position, left it on the grid, and now it is Torb leading through the S's. Torb, Super Trooper behind, Fever, Fentmaster, first, second, third, fourth. As you come through, and I believe we already have a virtual safety car due to an incident towards the back. So we had quite a clean start, at least it looked like at the front. But we've got yellows, the forecast yellow as it stands right now. Well, Torb and Smooth Operator got off the line and were jockeying for first and second position, coming out through turn one and coming out of it. Fever and Fent started third and fourth on the grid, and the top four stay as they are. Aqua Snipes in fifth, Pinkston sixth, Duff seventh, Indigo eighth, BBB Baker ninth, Alnesh 10th. With Picolis in the Mercedes 11th, Onion Look 12th, Gonzis 13th, Fighting Man 14th, Toffee 15th in the McLaren 16th, 404th, Still Not Found, interesting name, and 17th Ninja Solo. We have one retirement as it stands, and that is Nodakot Ali, who unfortunately was, as he mentioned in the comment, was crashed into. He was the one involved. As we go, Green Flag Racing is a virtual safety car, and now it's a Green Flag racetrack. Let's go racing as we go and take on to lap 2 of 20 laps. So correction, I said 21 laps. It's 20 laps that we have at this, the Division 2 running of the Austin Grand Prix. And Always Blame Torb has managed to eke out a 1 second gap and leaving behind second place to focus on the drivers behind. We also we have DJ Noodle Man, who has left the session unfortunately. But as we see Pinkston, I believe Pinkston and Fentmaster jockeying for position in 5th and 6th places, in 5th and 6th places, as they lose a bit of time, as there's already a near 2 second gap and a 1.5 second gap between 4th and 5th. As Torb drives away with a bit of a gap, as I mentioned, as Smooth Trooper is feeling a little bit of pressure from Fever Vibes in the Red Bull behind him. As we enter the twisty and tight Sector 3, a very tight technical section in which you have to focus on your own line before trying to focus and gazump your rival. All right, third lap across the line, always blame Torb, with undoubtedly the fastest lap of the race so far in the 35s. As we look at some more action coming off the last corner, it looked like we had a Red Bull with a damaged front wing. I may or may not be right with that, but we did have a car that looked like he went wide. But as the order stands right now, it's always blame Torb in the McLaren with a 1.3 second lead to Smooth Operator. In second, the Ferrari was focusing on Favor Vibes right behind in third, trying to maintain a 1 second, less than 1 second gap, although Always Blame Torb seems to have lost a little bit of time, and Smooth Operator is within a 1 second window as we look at Pinkston being passed by Fendmaster up the inside and deep. He went deep into turn 11, and now he has to surrender the position as he's gone way too deep. But now he's got a slipstream DRS as well to try and get fourth position back off the Mercedes of Pinkston. He does so with a move made up the inside of turn 12. Aqua Snipes in the RB looking to see if he can pounce for a position as well. So that we're focusing on the Williams of Fendmaster in fourth, or we were. Pinkston behind in fifth, Snipes sixth, Aqua Snipes sixth, seventh, Indigo. A very tight battle. That's fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. As we look at the top three, very close together, within a second. So Always Blame Torb looked to have got a 3-second time penalty for exceeding time limit. Perhaps I will get that confirmed. As the Smooth Operator makes a move up the inside, grabs the curb. Has gone too deep. Can he rescue it? Has he got a better line? It looks like Torb has the better line, better traction as well, and gets back fast position as we come through the S's. So Smooth Operator tried the move. He attempted with too much of an acute line, got too tight towards the apex, ended up falling wide on the exit and lost the position as Torb was able to get it back. As he may be losing the lead now, it's a three-way battle for the lead as Smooth Operator goes to the apex. And Torb keeps the position, but this is first, second, and third, which all may be changing positions on this back straight as we speak right now. Always Blame Torb loses out with and just on the brakes, slight lockup on the curb as he wasn't expecting Fever to brake as early as he did, and it's Smooth Operator who moves into the lead. Fever and Torb at first, second, and third as we look at the battle behind, and that is Pinkston, who was lost out to Fendmaster on the back straight and maybe under a bit more pressure now with the RB right behind of Aqua Snipes and the Williams of Indigo. This is a tight battle for fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh, as mentioned before, as we see our new race leader come across the line in the Ferrari. Smooth Operator, he started on pole, and now he's trying to stretch out a second long lead, but Fever is within his DRS with the wing wide open. He's managed to gain about 0.3 of a second on him coming up into turn 1, with Torb sticking very close behind. Fendmaster fourth. This is Pinkston in fifth, who lost out on the back straight on the last lap. Snipes and Indigo very close behind them. 8th place, Baker in the Alpine. 9th, Duff. Nicolas is in 10th with Consonus in 11th. Only look and Skill Not Found 12th and 13th in the Haas, respectively. Funny Man 14th, Ninja Solo 15th, and Toffee 16th. Drift, I believe he may have. I'm not sure what happened to Toffee, if he made a pit stop early on, or if he had an incident. However, remember, it is the top 15 that score points, so there are points on the boards for each and every one of our drivers, except whoever does finish 16th. If we do have 16th finishes, of course. So we're looking at Always Blame Torb, who's led the majority of the race so far. He is one of 2 drivers carrying a time penalty. I believe he and Skill Not Found are carrying the 3-second time penalty for exceeding time limits, exceeding track limits. So gaining a 3-second time penalty as Orange Flame Top is in for his early pit stop. Soft tires are coming off after 6 laps for him. And he will be going perhaps for hards until the end. As we see the remainder of cars coming through turn 1. Ben Master elevated up to third due to Top into the pit. Pinkston, Aquasnipe, and Inigo all within a second of each other, chasing, or as it stands, the final podium position. So Top, the first and only driver to have made a stop as it stands currently, unless Duffy down in 16th made a stop earlier himself. As you see, the drivers approach turn 11, and now let's see. This is Aquasnipes. Focus on him now, getting the DRS. I believe Pinkston has DRS as well, so Pinkston is actually looking forward to try and make an assault on Fan Master, who has a little bit of weaving, but it's nothing to cause any illegitimacy, and he keeps the position. Wasn't under too much threat for losing his third place right now. Again, perhaps the closest battle on the track, although we do see a few more close battles, including, Always Flame Top came out in 10th place and is only half a second ahead of Skill Not Found in 11th place. But we do have some tight battles elsewhere. So we do, Top came out after making his pit stop. He's effectively in a direct battle with Smooth Operator and Fever Vibes, who are yet to pit, as everyone else is yet to pit on lap 7 of 20. About now that anyone starting on the soft tires will probably be thinking about getting off those tires already. However, anyone who's on medium tires and maybe trying to stretch that stint as long as they can, perhaps to as much as lap 9, which might be a little bit ambitious. It depends how good you are on these tires, especially at a racetrack that can really eat up tire life, such as this one, especially in Sector 1. So on lap 7 as we are now, it might be the time that the pit lane may get very busy. Picoless and Fighting Man are the only ones on soft tires as it stands right now. Their tires may well be crying out for dear life as it gets towards the end of the tire life. You see Pinkston losing a little bit of traction, desperately trying to stay very close to Fan Master. It is still the battle for de facto 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th places, as Always Flame Top was in 3rd place and decided to pit. So the pit lane, as I said, may well be getting busy as Fever enters the pit lane. Okay, so we did think his yellow medium tires for the white marked hard tires, as Top did. Let's see if we can effectively see where Fever comes out in relation to Top for what may be the battle for the lead. And as we see more drivers entering the pit lane to dash away their first the tires from their first stint and surely go on to the white marked hard tires all the way to the end. As we see on the timing screen, Fever has come out lamely ahead of Always Flame Top. So that is interesting in the effective three-way fight for the lead. Smooth Operator has a 9-second gap, but will be pitting in soon. And he is one of the three battling for the top step of the podium. As we see, Skill Not Found in 10th place, right beside. Now, will it be chancing a move, or will there be a bit of DRS gameplay here? Skill Not Found goes up the inside and takes 10th place off the Mercedes of Picoless. And as we see, okay, this is Fever looking to try and make the move off Duff, yet to pit, as Fever goes up the inside and takes the position, and Top is right behind Hill. He, on the new tires, will be desperately trying to get Duff out of the way, as Fever is his direct fighter for the potential win of the of the race, although we are just about halfway through. So we're presumptuous to say a lot of racing and a lot of incidents can still happen. Smooth Operator is in the pit lane. He's just put on his hard tires now. He'll be making his way down the pit lane. Tires are on. And there go Fent, Pinkston, Aqua Snipes are all in the pit road as well. Where does the Ferrari come out? He's coming out of the pit lane now. Speed limit is off and into turn one. The Ferrari is ahead of them both. So Smooth Operator stays ahead, and that's the gap. You see them all all in one shot. Not quite, as the Ferrari is away by a gap of nearly 3 seconds. So a little bit of battling that Fever and Torb had to do on track has maybe cost them a couple of seconds, and those couple of seconds are showing right now as a 2.5 second gap between Smooth Operator, Fever, and Always Blame Torb. The gap was much closer between the three of them before they pit in, and the gap is as it shows. There's 2.5 seconds between Smooth Operator and Fever, but it's much closer between Fever and Torb, who has DRS, but Fever seems to have a lower wing setting. Apparently he's running an ambitious low wing setting, so that'll offset as much as he can hope for, offset any attack from the driver behind with DRS. And right now that is Torb on in fourth place. Inigo yet to pit from the lead. I believe he's actually just come in. Yes, he has. So he is in a four-way battle for fourth place as it stands. As he was standing, and Fentmaster, Pinkston, and Aqua Snipes all pit in to the last lap. They're already on their white marked medium tires, as Inigo has his tires on. Nobody else, apart from in Onion Look, is yet to pit. He's just come in now. As we see Aqua Snipes, we focus on Aqua Snipes behind Fentmaster fourth, Pinkston fifth, sixth, Aqua Snipes and Indigo seventh. I believe that was the order, but a little spread out before they each entered the pit lane. So not too much changing of positions during the pit lane, but let's go through the order as we are halfway through the race and most of the pit stops have been made. Smooth Operator leads by a slimmer lead of 2 seconds. Yeah, so 2 second lead to Fever Vibes in second place. Always Blame Torb very close in third. Then they have a gap of almost 9 seconds to fourth place Fentmaster. Fifth, 2 seconds behind, is the Mercedes of Pinkston. Sixth, Aqua Snipes, really close and on his tail. Inigo in seventh. We did have a flash of a yellow flag. I believe that was a Ninja Solo spinning at turn 11. But keeping going with the order. Eighth place is BVB Baker, who is within a second and a half, actually, of the drivers ahead. On board with Aqua Snipe, got DRS, really trying to move. I think he's a bit too far back. So he will not chance to move. Okay, but he's got better traction out of turn one. And he's gonna use a line of less resistance through turn two, but won't dare move. Nowhere near, not close enough, and well, it'd have to be pretty much side by side to try and attempt to move through the S's of sector one. Continuing with the order, BB Baker in 8th, then it's P. Collis in 9th, 12 seconds adrift. 10th is Toffee, who I believe made an early pit stop on lap 2. Duff is in 11th. 12th, still not found. 13th, Oniony Looks. 7th, 13th, that's 14th. 14th, Cosmos F1. 15th, Ninja Solo, Fighting Man in 16th places. Looking down the order, we're seeing Cosnas in the kick. Under a little bit of pressure from Oni, look behind. These two drivers are on hard tires, and as you can see on the side, you can see the tire life as well as the interval between each of the drivers. As we focus on the battle for second place, you see first, second, and third all in your picture. But Smooth Operator is maintaining a 2.5 second lap, 2.5 second gap between Fever and Torb. So this is a two-way battle which may only become the battle for second and third place as Smooth Operator keeps good pace. He keeps the gap behind. And the gap may only become much greater as these two battle for position. This might be a battle right now approaching turn 12 as Torb has DRS. But Fever, with his low wings, as I mentioned before, is able to offset any assault from the driver behind. Looking at, we're on board with Aqua Knight, who is within DRS range, but not within overtaking range of the Mercedes ahead of him. That was Pinkston, who is in 5th place. Coming out of turn 12 is position 12. Turn 11, I should say. Position 12, still not found. Who is growing closer, approaching 210 miles per hour. He's taking the racing line. Duffy keeps the tighter line as he goes through. It's Duffy who's had his position taken away from him. And a nice move around the outside. Still not found, with a move made up into 11th place. Lap 13 of this, the Division 2 race, and we are currently looking and on board with Aqua Knight, who seemingly has better traction, or at least a better method of escaping turn 1 than the Mercedes of Pinkston ahead of him. He needs to draw closer, not just because of the DRS, but Pinkston has gone a little bit wide. It's going to compromise him through the following corner, and now Aqua Snipes compounds up the inside. There's a gap. He's gone for it. And he's made the move. He's approaching turn 11 with a tighter line. Pinkston will try and cut under. He will have his slipstream. I don't know if you have DRS. I believe he does. DRS opens for him. Here we go. He may be trying to get 5th place back. And he does slipstream and an extra bit of speed. And 5th place belongs to him again. The battle between these two has invented Inigo into the fray. And has also managed, Ventmaster is showing some good pace to be able to get away from the drivers behind. As we see, back in the 3rd place battle, once again, is Always Blame Torb, who is still behind Fever Vibes in 2nd place. On your screen, you can see on lap 14 that there are only 3 drivers who are in this race, 4 drivers I should say, who have not got any time penalties as it stands right now, as we again focus on the battle. It's a 3-way battle for 5th, 6th, and 7th places. You can see the amount of penalties that each driver has on their screen, and that will definitely come into play for the race order as it stands right now. Torb's place isn't quite as precarious as you'd think it would. He's got a 9-second time penalty. 9 seconds worth of penalties, but Fenmaster is behind, 12 seconds behind, and he has 3 seconds worth of penalties of his own, as do many of the drivers have built up 3-second time penalties or exceeding a track limit. At 14, we're riding side saddle and now riding on board with Aqua Snipes. This is the battle still for 5th, 6th, and 7th positions. The If you look at the leaders now, I'm always playing Torb as close as he has been. When he made the move, he decides not to make the pounds up the inside of the vibes, and they stay second and third. Oh, what about this order? Well, they stay fifth, sixth, and seventh coming out of turn one. It looks like Aqua Snipes has the drive off the line, better traction generally. Better traction out of the three of these drivers, as we have been able to tell through the last few laps. As I mentioned before, a lot of these drivers have time penalties, which may change their race order. Out of these three drivers, Pinkston in fifth, Snipes sixth, and Inigo seventh. It's only Pinkston who does not have a time penalty, so doesn't necessarily need to drive hard and aggressive, but he might try to make a move here. The move and the back is covered by Pinkston, as Pinkston goes defensive now straight away, knowing that the two cars behind have DRS. One move made as Aqua Snipe tries the inside, he's got the inside line, a bit of a touch, they've touched, and through, almost goes Inigo to take advantage of the two cars ahead of him colliding. Pinkston and and Aqua Snipes touched as they both tried to vying to grab the apex at turn 12, and Snipes came out as the victim as Inigo snapped the position, and the Mercedes gone wide through turn 19, and Inigo goes. Is he through? Not quite. Yes, he is now. But if he could go wider, no, he won't. He'll leave space for the Mercedes, and Pinkston can drive away. It's a three-way battle, and there's no telling how this will go as we see these three enter turn one. Aqua Snipe is going to let the two ahead of him battle and crash each other out. They've gone. Oh my god. And now Aqua Snipes has fifth place to his own. Well, that looked like that'll be a crash and incident that will definitely be under investigation and under some contention, as they still battle for position and collide again. Inigo was going for it and decided the door was firmly closing on the Mercedes of Pinkston. As we say goodnight to one of our OGs, go on. Thanks for joining us. But as we see Inigo driving away, and well, we may have a big conversation about that after the race. Meanwhile, with four laps to go on the rest, and this is costing us up the inside of turn 11 and making the move. 11th place is his now, but Duff will have DRS. No, he won't actually. It will be costing us with DRS defending his line, but Duff does have some good overspeed and using his battery well. Okay, will he make the move up the inside? He's half committing. He's there, and Cosness does give him space and keeps it fair and clean, and the position stays is the battle for 11th and 12th places on your screen. So 4 laps to go, and it's Smooth Operator who's leads by 6 seconds. Fever and Torb still battling for second place. We'll stay on board with these two as we see how the battle transpires. Bandmaster is in 4th place with a 20-second bubble. 13 seconds ahead of him is this battle, and 8 seconds behind him is 5th place, who's Aqua Snipe. And there goes 6th. EVP Baker 7th, and Mercedes of Pinkston and Picolis 8th and 9th position, as Torb has no answer for Fever's straight line speed on the long, lengthy back straight. Okay, looking a little further down the grid, we are still on board with Torb actually in the McLaren. Looking at the order and seeing the gaps, Picolis in 9th place, that was room from there. Skill not found in 10th, 3 seconds behind. Goldsmith in 11th place, with Duff a second behind in 12th. So a battle to keep your eye on down there as well. 13th, and you need look in the Haas. 14th, Ninja Salo in a Ferrari. 15th fighting man in the Aston Martin, and Toffee land in 16th, just 3 seconds off a final points position. 3 laps to go, including this one. We've had a bit of hard and perhaps unfair racing, as well as some fair racing as well. A lot of the penalties, in fact, all of the penalties you see on the screen, are accumulated due to track limits and exceeding them, so the final order may well change, including including You're Not Found, who has the greatest penalty of them all at 12 seconds. So we shall see how the order finalizes. But what can be done with the battle on track? Beaver getting some good drive out of turn 11, as he always seems to. And again, Job has no answer. Job has no answer, but he can only keep putting the pressure on Fever Vibes in what has literally been a race-along battle between these two. Whether they have been in first, second, or third, they have been pretty much smelling each other's gas fumes through the entirety of the race. Smooth Operator was in a three-way battle with these two, but after the pit stop, I should say, around 2 seconds ahead, and kept on driving from there, and his gap has added an extra 3 seconds to the gap. Smooth Operator driving fine as it stands right now with these two. Let's see how Torb can attack Beaver, and if he can, in any at a time, whether it's 10th, whether it's 100th, or a bit more. Unfortunately, all the Torb has gained is another time penalty for exceeding time limit, exceeding track limit, as he takes some grass off his tires as he went well wide, and that may have scuppered his chances for gaining second place on track. Looking down the field on the penultimate lap, Boltonus in 11th place. So this is actually looking like a tight 3 or 4. No, it's a three-way battle between P. Collis and the Mercedes. Still not found in the Haas, and this man, Boltonus, in the gone wide at turn 6. And just as I was saying, this might be a three-way battle. Well, actually, maybe same type, but look at the battle ahead. As Pink Collis looked as though he lost a bit of time in S's, and up the inside of what Skill 404 Skill Not Found has found himself in 9th place. But now he may be finding himself defending his position now. He won't have DRS. Yes, he does actually. It's the car behind though, who seems to have a bit of overspeed as they approach Con 12. And Cosmos is going for the deep dive up the inside while he looks his brakes. It's a very deep dive, tried a Daniel Ricciardo move and couldn't quite make it. A little bit of wheel to sideboard, bargeboard action as Costy tries up the inside once again, banging hard on each other. Pause as they race hard and furiously for the inside line. Cosmos trying to keep it tight, but the Mercedes is still there. The Mercedes there, tries to get an apex and spins as they hit wheels. The axle collision, and the Mercedes of Collis spins as he tries to recover on the penultimate lap of this, the 20 lap, 35% race at the Circuit of the Americas. Positions keeping changing, and the race hanging from towards the end as Inigo tries to make the move up the inside and has made the move. He's got the tighter line. Will he defend it as the RB tries to keep the outside line? He's got a bit more traction and he drives side by side beside the Williams, but Inigo has the RS and he's using that to his advantage. The attack was to make drag move on the inside, won't do it. And unless he's got a bit more battery, and unless the car ahead of him, the Williams of Inigo, makes a mistake, there'll be no change of position on track, as we already have our race winner across the line. Smooth Operator takes his checkered flag and takes 25 points for a smooth win at the Circuit of the Americas. Viva Vibes, second place. Third, the McLaren of Torb. Ben Master comes across the line with fourth place. Fifth and sixth are these two. Williams, Indiago. Then Aqua Snipes comes across the line. He takes fifth due to not getting a penalty, and Aquas and Indiago with his 3 second. BVB Baker across the line. A solid seventh place for him. That'll be 9 points. As we wait for the rest of the other drivers to make it across the line, I will see if their positions change due to the penalties. Pinkston 8th, Cousins 9th, Donut found 10th. Off across the line, taking 5 points. On your knee look, we'll take 11th place due to Duff's time penalties. So on your knee look, Ecolis, Duff, 11th, 12th, and 13th. As we see, Ninja Solo and the McLaren of Toffee come across the line for the final points position. But GG's for our winner. It's Smooth Operator, who continues D1's Division 2's streak of whoever qualifies on pole wins the race. So well done to Smooth Operator, who grabs the 425 points and a race win at the Circuit of the Americas for the Division 2 race. And if you want to, Smooth Operator can join the conversation if he wants to join us for a couple of questions about his race. As we see the final order, Smooth Operator first, Fever Vibe second, Torb third, Ben Master solid fourth, Fifth Snipes sixth, Indiago seventh, yes, Curious seventh, PVB Baker, curious one in which fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth, Kingston in eighth, finished where they started. Everyone else had a change of position to whichever extent, including Cosnus in ninth. As we go down the order, Skill Not Found in his first race finishes 10th. Oniony Looks 11th. Picolis 12th. Duff 13th. Ninja Solo 14th. Toffeeland finishes in 15th and gets the final point. Remember, points go down to 15th place in our league. And shout out to Fighting Man, who finished a lap down in 16th place. Okay, well, hope you enjoyed that from a viewer's point of view. That was our Division 2 race. We do have our Division 1 race coming up in just under an hour's time. For each of the drivers who participated in the race, if you have any incidents that you'd like to report, create a ticket and the FIA of the league will get on it right away. We did have some incidents that may well be investigated after the race. So your FIA team will have a look at each of the incidents in which you make a ticket for. Either way, congratulations to Smooth Operator 712, who not only took pole position, but took the victory at the Circuit of the Americas as well. And just to mention to Smooth Operator, you have been sent an invite in case you do want to have a bit of a little bit, well, not a grilling, what should we call it? A little bit of a question answer about how your race was. Okay, Smooth. You are currently on mic, but if you can hear me,
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
What's up?
Congratulations on the race. Well done. I think this is your first race that you've done with us, and you've taken the victory. Well done.
Thank you. Yeah, it's my first race. I'm a reserve for now, but I'm looking for a full time seat if you guys do have it available. But it was a fun race.
Yeah, we'll see what we have in terms of the reserves and if any of the staple drivers do drop out. You showed good enough performance to compete in the lead in the league. You're qualifying. You qualified on pole by only 300th of a second. How did you feel your lap was?
For my standards, I think it was okay, but normally I'm terrible in qualifying. My race pace is a lot stronger, so if I do race again in this league, Torb and Fever can easily take quali from me. I'm just not very good in one lap pace.
Well, you showed it today, and it showed out throughout the race. Your race pace was strong throughout. You were involved in the three-way battle with Fever and Torb. Before it went, before the three of you went into your pits, was it always your strategy to go long and to try go to lap 8? I think it was on your medium set of tires.
Well, if we were all battling together, I probably would have pit around 8 or 9. But Tor pitting early threw me off, and then Fever pitted. I just assumed they would come out close, so they will be battling. So I thought to myself that I could extend a little longer, which it did work out perfectly, actually. But yeah, I normally I would have done 8 or 9 laps on those tires.
Yeah, and you did well to not only come out 2 seconds ahead, but you managed to extend your pace as well. You won the race by 6 seconds. Um, is this one of your stronger tracks? Did you show a good pace throughout the race?
I would say is top. No, it's like the fifth, sixth fastest. I'm really good in Silverstone. This, yeah, it's like fifth best track for me, I would say.
Okay, and if we do see you again for the next race, which is Bahrain, how do you think you'll do?
Um, I think I'll do okay. I don't really have a good setup for Bahrain, so if I get something worked out on the setup, I think I could compete again for top three. If not, I'll probably have some issues.
Okay, well, nonetheless, you pretty much didn't have any issues as you got your win today. 25 points to you, Smooth Operator. Thank you very much for joining us, and congratulations on the win.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much. GG Torb, GG Fever.
All right, thanks very much. Okay, everybody, we will go into our pretty lengthy intermission. We've had our one race of the night, and we'll have our second race coming up in just under an hour's time. We had our division race won by Smooth Operator in the Ferrari, with second place Fever Vibes and Torb third place. As I said, we'll have a Division One race coming up in just under an hour's time, in which we'll have a full qualifying session, a short quality 15 at 18 minutes, and the 50% race that follows. So join us at about 9:15 Eastern Time. We'll be ready, and hopefully you will too.
Focus, George, focus. Focus, George, focus.
That you used to go up on Mulholland Drive and park
every night.
and visualize seeing yourself as Yeah, I would visualize.
This is when you were broke and poor.
Right, having directors interested in me and people that I respected saying, I like your work or whatever that is, and I would visualize things coming to me that I wanted or whatever. Drive home and think, well, I do have these things. They're out there. I just don't have a hold of them yet, but they're out there. I wrote myself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years. Or 3 years, maybe, and I dated it Thanksgiving 1995. Just before Thanksgiving 1995, I found out that I was going to make $10 million.
Choose your fighter. Lightning inspired. Fight.